Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm jumping on today because I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your immune system. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it can be a good time of year to be chatting about your immune system because we're being hit by a big wave of cold weather right now. And I myself have a little bit of a sniffle, and I think it's a good idea to talk about how you're looking after yourself in these colder months, or even if you're in the northern hemisphere and you're not experiencing too colder weather. It's always important to keep your immune system healthy and help fight off those colds and flus. And it's really easy to just maybe lose track of some of the important things that you're doing. I myself have lost track of one of these aspects that I'm going to be talking about. And I'm going to suggest to you that you review your lifestyle at the moment and see if you need to tweak things a little bit to strengthen your body and your well-being. So firstly, I'm going to suggest to you that to remember to drink enough water. So staying hydrated is really, really important. And especially in the colder months, it can be easy to forget to drink water. And really, our body needs just as much water as we do in the summer months. Of course, this varies depending on how hydrated we are, how the weather is. If it's extremely hot, we'll need more water. But in general, we're aiming for those 8 glasses a day. And so I would suggest that you just review that you are still drinking the same amount of water that you normally drink, and keep on top of that. The other thing I'd ask you to look at is your meals, your general intake of nutritious food. So just making sure you get enough fruit and vegetables in your diet is really going to help your body to process and get all the nutrients that it needs to live well and be well. Another thing to do is to remember to get enough sleep. So again, it's a little bit easier maybe in the colder months to rug up and and snuggle in bed. And it really is a good and important to remember to get enough sleeps. Really, we're aiming for 8 hours, but this does vary for individuals. So some people might not need quite as much, and some people do need a little bit more, and there's all hormones involved in that. And what's going on in your life and your lifestyle and what kind of season you're in life. As a mother at the moment, I have a young son, and I tend to not always get a full night's sleep. And I think this is the area that I need to focus on a little more, is just to get a little more rest and during the day, or making sure that I get enough rest at night by going to bed a little bit earlier. So depending on what season of life you're in and what's going on in your life and how busy you are, I would suggest that you take a look at your sleep and making sure that you're getting enough. Also, making sure that you move your body. So really getting enough exercise. This does not have to be hardcore exercise. It's really just about getting the blood flowing, getting the muscles opening up and lengthening and stretching out. And occasionally having some of that more moderate to higher intensity exercise so that you can get the blood moving. It doesn't have to be daily. Also, strengthening exercises are important, especially, as we move through the decades and into the later years. So strengthening the muscles and making sure that you're doing your weights, and maybe at the gym, or maybe through yoga, or whatever activity it is that helps you to strengthen your muscles, will help in the future years with bone density as well. So it's very important to keep your muscles strengthened and keep your body moving. Of course, one of the big factors that can affect the immune system is stress. So I highly recommend that you reduce your stress. This might mean taking a good look at what's going on in your life and how you might be able to reduce your stress in the way that you set up your daily routine and your daily habits, or the amount of work that you're taking on. I'd also suggest that you take up something that is a really relaxing activity for you. So for some, this is maybe learning meditation, which is what I teach, or yoga, or Tai Chi. But for other people, it doesn't necessarily have to be meditation. It could be something like going fishing out on the weekend, or going out on a boat, for example, if you're lucky enough to have a boat. So yeah, just keep in mind that it is important to reduce your stress levels. Exercise does help with that, of course, but also taking on an activity that helps to lower stress, maybe manage some of the thought processes in your mind. So meditation is a great one for that. I highly recommend it. But yeah, look into what works for you, because there's no point in doing something that doesn't work for you. So make sure it's something that you enjoy. And finally, not a popular one, but it's important to limit your alcohol. So, no over drinking, obviously. And just keeping in mind that your body needs extra work to process alcohol. So, you're really putting a little bit of extra stress on your body if you're having a few more glasses. And just maybe if you are feeling sick, or you have been coming down with a few colds, maybe think about limiting the alcohol as well. So for me, as I said, I'm planning to get a little bit more rest at the moment, catch up on some sleep, because I haven't had enough sleep in the last couple of weeks to months. And do bear in mind that it's not something that happens overnight, so your immune system will take a while to respond. It's not going to bounce back in a day, but these types of sustained long-term habits are going to help you to either avoid colds, or otherwise have a limited time with the colds, as your body is strong enough to fight it very well. And there's also less chance of other infections coming in if you tend to be more susceptible when your immune system is lowered. So keeping your immune system is strengthened is super important. So I'm really interested to know how your immune system is at the moment, if you have been battling a few colds and flus, if you're having any issues with that, or if you feel like you're on top of things. Looking at your lifestyle and those things that I mentioned, I wonder if there's any areas that you need to tweak in your lifestyle right now to help you to improve and strengthen your immune system. So I'd love to hear about it. Please comment and let me know. And have a great day and a great week, everybody. Take care.